Hi guys, I am coming to you from my kitchen today. That's why the lighting is super crappy and I look like this. I just got back from a morning walk listening to a podcast, Crime Junkie podcast, if you're a true crime fan like myself. And I'm about to make my morning latte and I thought that I would walk you guys through the process. I make it a lot on my Instagram stories and get some questions about it because I used to be a Starbucks addict. I was spending like realistically a couple grand a year at Starbucks because what happens is like you think that you're just stopping for a coffee, but then you kind of just, you're like, I might as well get breakfast on the way to work, and then it turns into like $10 a day, which is then like $50 a week, and you multiply that out, it's pretty crazy. So I started to do the math and wanted to cut back, and I bought a Nespresso machine, and I like lattes. I used to have a Keurig. I hated the waste of the Keurig, like the plastic pods, and I hated that I couldn't have my latte. So I kind of made that excuse to myself that like it was okay that I went to Starbucks because I can't make that at home. Excuses no more. So I'm gonna show you guys today how I make my morning latte.
This is real love.
Okay, so this is my Nespresso setup. This machine I think is what's called the Virtuo machine. They have a couple different machines that are available. I keep a couple espresso, what do you call those? Like they're like shot glasses. I keep those off to the side. I don't really drink shots of espresso, but just in case a guest really wants one, I have those. I picked these glasses up at the Chihuly exhibit in Seattle. So we've got those. And then the one that I bought came with the milk frother, which is exactly how I make my lattes. I have this little jar slash canister over here that I keep my pods in. The pods for Nespresso are actually made with aluminum, and then the grounds are in here. So here's like the nice thing, you can recycle these. You can take them, you can actually send your used pods back and they will recycle them for you. It's a lot more environmentally friendly than the Keurig was, and it's just like a more professional setup. I really like the taste of the coffee. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna start by frothing. So I'm gonna take the frother right here. And then I love almond milk lattes, but I don't like the way that it froths in here. It just doesn't, I don't think it's the almond milk's fault. I actually think that this might just not be the best of frothers to do that. So what I find froths the best and is still like a nice fine line between like a super thick cream that I feel guilty about consuming. And everyone recommends oat milk, by the way. It's expensive and hard to find. So I use fat-free half and half, just like some of this right here. You can find this at like any store. I pour it, there's actually like markers in here. You probably won't be able to see that, but there are markers in here that show me how high to pour. So I pour up to one of those lines. By now I've got it pretty much eyeballed. Let's do a little extra foam today, make it beautiful for you guys. And then I just put it here and press the button and it's frothing. So I do like to sweeten my coffee a little bit and just flavor it, but I'm really like particular with it. No syrups, nothing like that. I use a sugar-free creamer and I do just the smallest amount of it. So we're talking like a splash. You know what I'm saying? Splash, splash, drip. Done with that. Okay, now I'm gonna show you, we've got our foam ready to go. I'm just gonna pour that on in. Oh yeah. So you can see that it froths really nicely. And then we're gonna take that bad boy and put this into the Nespresso maker. All right guys, just gonna hit that little button on top and it's gonna brew right into the foam for us. And that is it, you guys. That is my morning latte. This mug, because I know everybody will ask, is actually from Disneyland, but they do sell it online. Most of my favorite mugs are from Disneyland just because they make really fun ones. And now that I brew my latte at home, I'm kind of a mug obsessed person. I just love a good mug. So anyway, that's my morning latte. You can add cinnamon to the top of it. You can add collagen inside of it, or a fiber powder or a protein powder. Make it a little bit funky, a little bit better for you. But for me, this was really just about saving a lot of money because I don't go to Starbucks anymore. Starbucks is a very once in a blue moon thing, and it used to be a like 3 to 5 days a week kind of thing. So I have saved a ton of money. I love the taste of the Nespresso. It's been really worth it for me. I will put links to everything that I can down below for you guys. The Nespresso machines are usually on sale. Target is where I recommend buying from. That's where I got mine from. And they always do a really good deal and usually like match the price of the actual Nespresso store. So yeah. So that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up. Join the Bagel Babe family, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Oh, it's just so good.